get the name. Shout out Chop, we locked in, it's the chain gang. Yeah, can't stand around the kid if you gon' keep complaining. I could drop some names, but nah, I'ma keep it players. We flashing bitches every time we see a hater. Keep my name out your mouth, bitch, unless we talking paper. Come on, motivate, yeah, elevate. Take that chain around you and get real estate. Know some niggas moving at the same pace, but it's crazy how them niggas think we in the same race. Ever told the truth and they still lie to your face? Call me as a bitch and we could tell by your bank, yeah.
Yo, what's up, America? I'm your boy, Chapo.
And this is your boy, Sad.
And we are the Chop It Up Podcast Show. Man, appreciate y'all tuning in for us today. We got another special guest coming to the show today. Man, I want to welcome my guy, Domo. What's up with it, boy?
Man, what's up,
How you feeling, baby?
I'm good,
Glad to
boss.
be here.
It's a pleasure to get you on here, man.
Hey, man, it's been a minute. We're trying to
He
collect.
stay on my timeline. Stay on my timeline, man.
I already know, man. Look, we definitely appreciate you coming on the show, man. How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling blessed, man. You know,
It's cold as shit out
it's
here.
cold as fuck. As
Hey, you
penguins
dripped
balls.
out, my nigga.
Oh,
Hey,
every
man,
day what I
I'm
told
trying to stay-
you.
hey,
Let's
listen,
keep it a
This
bean.
is warm weather,
That
man.
is
You
not
know, it's
American
warm
drip
weather.
right there. That shit is not American drip.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that is hard.
I see I like that jacket, man. It ain't
Hey,
my
man,
side,
you
but
can
you
get,
know,
you can get, you
I'm gonna
might
have to go get
add
the
some
other
stuff
piece
to
of
it.
it
You know,
to
I'm a
get
little
in.
guy. You know,
I gotta go get the rest of the material to
Gotta
get
get
in.
some more thread. Nah, oh man, I don't even say it. The rap, the
There
love.
you go.
The rap.
There you
The
go.
love
So you
rap.
know she
It's
gonna be on
absolutely
your
a
Hey,
love
ass.
shout
rap.
out to Love
It's
Rap.
absolutely
It's a
a
love
love
rap.
rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. That's the D, because she gonna call me.
Oh yeah, she gonna know about it.
Yeah, she gonna know. She gonna know. Now, shout out to the Love Raps, man. That's hard though.
Man, before we hop into this, I got to talk about this weather for this week. So I just really thought my week was gonna go different. They said we was gonna get a little snow. You know, I'm thinking for the work week, like, cool, nigga gonna be at the house, ain't shit gonna be going on. It just ain't work out that way.
Nah, it didn't, man. It was what 60, 70 degrees. the
Yeah,
other day?
they really played us with that one right
But
there.
It was like 2 days ago.
Man, I was coming home from my cousin wedding. I think it was like last weekend or something like that.
Yeah, you barely made it.
Man, look, it was freezing. It was snowing as I was coming and
Word.
freezing. So like I was coming home and like my windshield had like a circle around it, right? Just ice. So I'm in there driving like this. Man, look, I
Man, you
barely
got to drive
made
with
it.
your head out the window.
Yeah, this was crazy. But now, man, shoot, man, Domo, man, we appreciate you take time out your busy schedule, man, to come kick it with us,
Absolutely,
dog.
man. Thank you for having me.
For sure, bro. For sure, man. Well, look, we're going to go and dive into it, man. So, go and tell the world, man, who is Domo, bro? Start out by telling us, like, where you from, bro? Like, who you are as a person. You know, like, let's tap in and get to know you a little bit.
Okay, cool, man. Domo, man, look, originally born Missouri, Southeast Missouri to be exact.
Okay.
A lot of people never understand or even know where I'm from.
I've never
It's
been to
a really
Missouri.
small town, man. Hayti.
Okay.
Hayti, Missouri. It's
Hayti.
like 3,000 people, bro.
People be
So,
calling
yeah.
it like Haiti sometimes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I call it Little Haiti because it get rough there sometimes, you know what I mean? Went to high school there, left there, went to Kansas City. And that's where everything started, bro. That's where my journey started. You know, my kids and everything from Kansas City. So that's my second home.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just like, you know, it's different, man, coming from some of the smallest town where we got one high school, we got one grocery store, we got one city
Shit,
park.
man.
We got,
That sound like
I was in Mississippi, nigga.
Oh,
If
yeah.
anybody knows
Yeah,
about one of
that what it
anything.
sound like. Yeah.
yeah, man. It's like, it was different, man. Even, you know, just the demographics of how it was set up. You still got, you know, the white folks neighborhood, the black folks neighborhood, the white folks cemetery, the black folks. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
Damn, it was spaced out like that with
Absolutely,
cemeteries?
yes.
So
with
what
cemeteries, man.
that was like growing up though, man? Like, cause kind of like in some parts of Mississippi, I'm not gonna say it's segregated, but like some people stay on their side of town,
It's
other
definitely
people stay on their side of town.
Yeah.
You know, but it ain't like no law or no rule. It's just kind of
You
how
stay
it
where you
is.
at.
You stay where you at.
stay where you at, man. And honestly, they have it built like that, especially in that town. It's almost like one of those towns where the families run the town. You know what I mean? So, you know, we did what we did. We made with what we made with. And, I mean, I never forget, like, we always used to go down to the projects. We go hoop. you know, because that's all we had. You know, we had basketball, we had football and track and baseball. Yeah, so that's why I be trying to understand it and explain to my kids, like, bro, like, y'all got it.
Missouri big football people.
Yeah, Missouri's actually a good, big football.
Big baseball.
Yeah, big baseball. Yeah, they got the Cardinals.
Shit, y'all,
got the Royals.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, y'all got
won
the Royals.
World Series a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You know, even basketball, we don't have a basketball team, but football.
I know
everything.
professionally what they got going on, but I'm talking about just regular people that play sports. You know,
Oh,
like Texas is
absolutely.
a football
Yeah.
state.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Missouri, we hoop. We hoop, but we playing football.
Yeah.
Just like Texas, man. But we out there in the rocks.
Now,
You know, just like in Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? We out in the rocks. So we got a lot of good people that came out of Missouri, man, that went pro, you know, D1 high school, you know, D1 for college, all of that. So
Did you do any sports?
yeah, I did basketball and football, man.
Okay.
I had scholarships being a knucklehead though, man. I lost them. So, you know, after that, you got to make what's due.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, that's one thing I try to, you know, explain to my son, like, yo, it can be pulled from you just like that. I mean, because that's what it was that night, man. We didn't go get into the politics of what went on, but
Yeah.
I regret it, but I don't because I feel like
it was
paid,
situational based at the time. It was the best decision, but just looking back after for the future,
Absolutely.
it had some effects to it.
Right. But also with that, man, like I say, my coming up, I loved it. I loved it because it built so much character. You know what I mean? Everybody that I grew up with, you know, we still keep in contact. It may be years, it may be months or whatever, but I mean, y'all know how it is when you go back home, bro. You know, you got your people that you're gonna always rock with. So, you know, I can say a major shout out to Hayti, Missouri, man. It's the lip boot at the bottom of Missouri. Go find it. It's right at the end of it.
So what brought you to Dallas? Like, without all the cities, LA, Miami, New York, you know, what brought you to Dallas?
Honestly, man, we came to Dallas. I came to Dallas to visit my kid's mother, parents. We was together at the time, and when I came, man, I'm like, dang, this is crazy.
When this was? What year this was?
It's 2013.
Okay. So you've been here for a minute.
This was the first time coming.
Okay.
So we came down, we visited Dallas. I'm like, all right, cool. Dallas is cool. When we going back? And then I had a family reunion down here. I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna go, She's like, nah, you need to go. I'm like, all right, cool. We went. I'll never forget, we were supposed to leave out that Sunday night. And my brother rode down here with us.
Okay.
So he went back early. And man, being in Kansas City, bro, I think I was moving too fast and not really taking care of business. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. It was plenty of nights, you know, the lights getting cut off, different stuff like that, right? So he get back, he like, did you leave the light on? You know, I'm like, I always leave the light on. He's like, it ain't on. At that point, man, I'm like, dang, my lights didn't got cut off. I looked at her, she looked at me, I said, I ain't going back. I ain't got nothing to go back to. Yeah. So I hit the ground moving. Hit the ground running in Dallas, and we ain't went back since.
So been a Texan ever since.
And what year was that?
That was 2014. The next year after we came down here and visited on the.
So you just made the 10-year reunion, man.
It's 10 years.
10
man.
years,
10 years in
brother.
July. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's
I'll
what's
never
up.
be a Texan though. I can't put the star on.
I was just about to ask. That's where we're going next. I was just about to ask.
I already knew where you was going with it. So.
You know, so you're not a Cowboys fan?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then you know,
big Chiefs.
Man, let them go, man.
Big Chiefs.
They need to let themselves go. Now look, all y'all Cowboys fans, okay? I understand how you feel right now. It has been 28 years.
That's a long time.
This is not your year, and it's not going to be your year next year. That's all I got to say.
Dak is not your Cowboy quarterback. You let that go. He's not your quarterback. But yeah, man. That's interesting on how, you know, you made that decision as for your family and everything. Like, look, this ain't what we need.
This
to
ain't
do.
it, man. Yeah, it's definitely not it. Everything we was doing wasn't working. Mm-hmm. So what do you do then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to change up some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right,
man. Like I can't keep.
No. Finish what you're saying.
No, I was just saying I can't keep running into the same wall.
No,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? I got to change rooms.
Yeah. I was going to say, okay, so After making that decision, did you instantly jump into, doing tattoos, or was it something totally different first?
No, actually.
How did we get to that place?
Okay, so I wasn't even going to tattoo when I came here. I was tattooing in Kansas City for a while. Me and my best friend, Ty Nevels, out of Kansas City. He's a dope artist. I had a shop there for a minute. So when I came here, it was more of okay, I got to figure something out to make some paper now. So I started working at the airport.
Which one, DFW or Lovefield?
DFW.
Oh, we was out
Absolutely
there.
not.
Where you was staying at?
Frisco.
Oh, shit.
Frisco,
Boy.
man. I've been in Frisco the whole time. And making that drive every day, man, it was so depressing. Because now I'm in a new city, Dallas traffic.
Real than a motherfucker.
I got to be at work at 6. I got to leave at 4. You know what I mean?
Lot of time to
On a
reflect
good,
on
on a
the
good
road.
day, I hope no shit pop up.
Yeah, so I wasn't going to tattoo when I first got here or whatnot. And then I bumped into Wayne. Wayne, he has the famous The Barbershop, and he was like, yo, we getting ready to open these salon suites over here. You want to check them out? I'm like, yeah, I look at them. I had no idea, what was finna go on. Didn't have an intention of tattooing at all. Not yet. Mm-hmm. So we went over there and looked, and he was like, yeah, I got this one and this one and this one. And he was like, you want it? I was like, yeah, why not? So, why not? Just to take it. And ever since then, man, it was just a constant pound. You know what I mean? And I think I needed that kick out the door. Like, bro, what you doing? You know what I mean? Because like I say, the first couple of years that I was here, I really was trying to focus on, all right, I need to make some constant money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I didn't work jobs. I worked, like I say, the airport. I worked at the call centers and different stuff like that. So I knew I was lowering myself, but I had to. Again, I made this decision overnight not to go back to Kansas City. So
That's crazy,
everything
man.
in Kansas
You
City,
rolled.
yeah.
You literally stood on all 10 and rolled.
Absolutely.
With it.
I had to, because when I made that decision, bro, to not go back to Kansas City, we went back, sold and gave away everything in the house, and came back with nothing but clothes in the back seat. Nothing but clothes. We stayed with our parents for a while, and then reality hit. Like, look, I ain't finna stay with your parents this whole time. And so we got out, we did what we did, and we got our place or whatever. And I'm like, man, I can't survive Dallas tattooing. My clientele ain't big enough yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not gonna tattoo. I'm gonna work on getting my clientele built up. She's like, nah, you need to do it. And
That's great. You had somebody that believed in the dream and was willing
Absolutely.
to support you through what you want to do,
Absolutely,
bro. That's
man.
a big piece in stepping out there.
Yeah, and even from the beginning, man, I never forget when I first started tattooing. It took me 4 hours, bro, to put love on her leg. LOVE, and it didn't stay. I knew nothing about tattooing. Everything was self-taught.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was constant hours of staying up, studying, watching videos, trying stuff. Hey, come here. I got this tattoo kit. Come do this. Let me do that. And it paid off in the long run, man, especially now that I done got here. Business is doing great. And, man, I think I got more people than I got hours.
And that's
For real.
good.
That's good. That's a good problem.
Put your ass on the waiting list.
It is. Right. So, I mean, the books is open. That's all you can tell them.
Yeah.
But, we're definitely looking forward to expanding and doing something big these next 2 quarters or something like that.
So how has your relationship been with Wayne, man? So, we've had plenty of people come from Famous, man, that we've talked to. And shout out to Famous Wayne, man.
Yeah, shout out to
For
the
real.
boys, the
You
whole
know what I'm saying?
camp. Shout out
the
to
whole
them.
team.
Man, Wayne, that's big brother. That's big brother Wayne. I'll never forget, man. I'm looking at this guy. He looking at me. And then he's like, man, somebody said that we look alike. I said, man, somebody just told me the same thing. They thought I was you. And so, but at the end of the day, man, that dude there, I take my hat off to him, man. Like, I gotta walk right behind him. You know what I mean? Because he never stops. You know what I mean? I
He
feel
told
like
us that too.
he never stops, bro.
What he
said,
say?
I just left a meeting. He busy, man.
He never stops, man. He'll hit me, yo. I'm like, yo, what you got planned? We working on some things here soon. It's gonna be nice, but dude never stops, man. And I go to him, man, with advice or, you know, how, hey, what you think about this? What you think about that? But Wayne itself, man, that's a stand-up guy, man. I've never seen somebody work as hard as him, especially in, I don't know much about that industry, but what he's doing with that camp, or with us at Famous, he's taking it and he's redeveloping what we knew what barbershops was. You know what I mean? So now we got everything there. You know, so shout out to Famous Wayne.
For sure, man. Shout out to the Noya too, man.
I'm curious, man, because just like any skill, you gotta learn, you gotta grow. So how long do you think it took you personally to get to a place to where you was like, all right, I'm cold enough now to where I can pop my shit when it comes to this tattoo? Okay.
I'm not, bro.
That's what I was trying to see.
Very humble.
I'm not, man, because I'm steady trying to learn. Like I said, I got mentors and people that's above me that has been here, that done done it longer. And it's not even about how long you've done it, man. I've met artists that done tattooed for like 2-3 years and they just come in and be like,
some people just
claim you got LeBron and they pop in there, Blue Moon.
So, you know, when I could say I was actually comfortable, it was about 3 years in, 3-4 years in, you know what I mean? And I can say, all right, cool. I'm comfortable with, yo, this is what you want. Okay, this is what I'm gonna charge. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, and it wasn't even more on the money side. It was more of, okay, I know how much time this is gonna take for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people think, oh, well, you can slow it down. Like, nah, you want to slow it down. I rush your work, then it's gonna look rushed. You know? But I don't think I'm ever gonna be at a point, bro, where it's just like, all right, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because it's steady elevating, man. You got machines coming out that's doing different stuff. And the game just changes month to month. You know, like you got your old school tattoo artists or whatever that, you know, look at us, as the new generation, like, yo, the things that y'all are doing can't be done. You know what I mean?
So what's new in the tattoo industry? Because I think just about every industry now everything is changing from how business used to be done.
Absolutely. So when you look at it from a perspective of the art, you looking at more 3D stuff that's popping
like
up
the
off
LeBron
the skin,
stuff,
like the
showed
LeBron
me.
I just showed you. You know what I mean? It gets as deep as seeing the pores and the sweat and everything that's coming out of the portraits.
No more just a flat 2D picture.
Nah, man.
We bringing it to life.
Yeah, we bringing it up to you, and that's one of my major things, man. We're gonna take your vision and turn it into ink. So between
dope
that,
slogan.
They put that on the shirt now.
Hey, it is. It's coming, man.
Okay.
It's already in motion. Yeah. So, you know, between that, man, and what I really want to do, you know, just for the upcoming seasons, man, is actually taking this tattoo world and turning it into therapy. You know, a lot of people come in and they use it as therapy sessions, man. So, you know what I mean? You may be going through whatever, but while I'm giving you this pain, you pushing your pain out, man. And I'm here you know, we're going to talk about it. So whatever it is that you're going through, I feel like you can put it into any form of art. You know what I mean? So that's one of my next goals is actually to develop a system where you come in, you know, we may meditate, do some stuff like that, and then just turn it into an all over experience and taking it back to how it used to be, like your rituals and different stuff like that. So that's kind of how I want to do it, man, coming up. You know,
And then that's
part of the change.
That's dope. No, you good.
No, I was gonna say, I was checking your gram out because it's always on my timeline. Right? You had Ink Therapy Studios, right? Is that
absolutely.
what it's called? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what does Ink Therapy come from? Like, what does that mean to you?
Well, for me, man, it's just it's a place to let go. You know, for me and for, you know, my customer. Cause like I said, and all the times, man, you know, you don't ever know what people are going through until you get in that chair. And we may get in there and absolutely say nothing. And you may need that though. But at the same time, I know it's some stuff that I might be going through, but I'm putting it in this work. You know what I mean? So like I say, it's going to go, man, from everything from, I'm trying to put it in perspective of coming in and, you know, you're doing yoga, it's going to be a whole experience, man. It's not just going to be, all right, you want this tattoo. I come in, tattoo you, you go. You know what I mean? What I actually want to do is start to build relationships with every client. And then, hey, yo, hit me, bro, if you need me. Because 9 times out of 10, man, especially us, we don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
About what we really going through.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So I'm just trying to create that space, man, where we can do that. And
That's big, bro. And I think in today's generation, with just our age of people, just being able to communicate and really talk about what you got going on, it's the change between the old generation.
Yeah.
The old generation was tired. You deal with that shit, you suck that shit up and you keep moving because nobody give a fuck.
Right.
But in real life, we fucked up because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good thing you got rolling, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
For sure.
Once it get going, man, hey, maybe I can get back in here and lay back on the couch and get some therapy. Yeah, you know, something.
Man, that's dope, man. That's dope. Man, so let's dive into, like, you know, the tattoo business, bro. So just kind of from being in the industry, man, like, what do you like about the tattoo business? What don't you like about the tattoo business?
All right.
Take your time. Take your time.
And
Take your
have you
time.
ever had to fire a client?
Oh, shit.
The fire a client, absolutely. I will tell you, I'm not doing that in a heartbeat. I never forget, man. We was in Kansas City. This guy came in, and he had a piece of paper. He handed it to us. He was like, "Hey, I went to the shop down the street. They wouldn't do it." And my partner called me from the back. He was like, "Hey, bro, come look at this." And I looked at it. I said, "Nah, I ain't doing this, man. You got to get this up out of here."
What it was?
Bro, I had the Virgin Mary holding baby Jesus, but baby Jesus had devil horns coming up out of it. I didn't want to put that energy on me, man.
Yeah.
Nah, you can take that. I see why they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Get that up out of
sir.
here. But, man, it's so many things to just look at you. Yeah.
Give me chills,
But that
man.
tests you, though, to see what your morals is.
Absolutely.
Because I ain't gonna lie, depending on who's spiritual or not, but God, they'll test you now.
Absolutely.
Test-
all the time.
See if you gonna sell your soul for that money.
Man,
you know what I mean?
look,
That's
you
crazy.
gotta get that out of there. I'm getting chills again thinking about it. You
Yeah.
just transferred them over here.
Sheesh.
But nah, man, it's a list of things, bro, that just itches my ass. Itches my ass, man. The main thing, man, I hate when all right, you have a customer, shit, he or she'll hit you. Hey, I want to do this, this, and that. Okay, cool. What do you want? I don't know. Okay, let's start there. Let's figure out what you want first.
He be having that shit too.
Yeah. Let's figure out what you want first. Okay. Well, I'm thinking about this, and that. And then you can freestyle the rest. Okay. What's freestyle? I don't know you. That could be anything.
Anything.
Man. I could put anything on you. If I wanted to put never mind. So we go keep it there, man. But just mainly that, bro. I mean, as long as I can have creative freedom.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
You know what I mean? But I need to know what you like. It ain't my job to figure out what you like. You know what I mean? And that's it. As you're an artist, you got to figure it out. No.
The good thing about your profession is once the ink is on the paper, you can't take it off.
You can't take it off.
See, in my profession with these logos, motherfuckers say, yeah, the same thing. I don't know what I want. Just flow. I trust you. And you make some, man, I was thinking this, and this. And then you starting over, you making a whole new logo.
Absolutely.
But
Why
see,
you
that
said that?
tattoo, that shit on there.
That's it, bro.
That shit is stamped.
That's it. And for the longest, man, between time and my time of drawing, that's one of the main reasons I had to start doing deposits.
Oh, yeah.
Because I sit up, I'll draw up, whatever, send it to you, be like, oh, no, I don't like it. That shit just took me 2-3 hours just to, to come up with, because you didn't even know what you wanted.
So you're an artist by nature, too?
No, I wasn't. I hated art.
You learned to draw?
I learned to draw.
Okay.
I hated art, bro. I slept most of my art classes. All of it. And it wasn't until this, man, where I fell in love with it. Now everything I'm looking at, I can't see how I wouldn't tattoo it. Mm-hmm. The lights and stuff and the shadows and everything, even the stuff bouncing off in this room, bro. I'm like, all right, how would I approach this if I'm tattooing it? And that was one of my things of figuring out life, bro. I started looking at life as an art. I wake up every day.
That's a good way to look at it.
Question. And I'm gonna just ask, because I feel like a lot of people just want to know, right? Because I want to know, me personally, right? Because I done been in some tattoo shops, I've seen some shit, some crazy shit. All right, so question: has it ever been a situation where let's just say somebody comes to you with an idea. Now, it's not like the idea that you just told us, but it's just an idea and you like, boy, this shit dumb as hell.
Absolutely.
But you know you can make it hard.
Yeah.
But that idea dumb as hell. But as you tattooing, you like, boy, this shit dumb as hell. But it's gonna look good though.
Absolutely. But it's
Okay.
if you give me that freedom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you come and be like, bro, I want this just like this, I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? I can't do that. Because that was that artist. You know, whatever that artist was going through at that point, that's how he made that look.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact, too. That's a fact.
That's a lot of people get it don't look like this. Well, you didn't go to him.
That's like a barber. That's like a nigga showing a haircut and their head don't fit.
Right.
Like your head don't look like that, man.
So, you know, man, it's just like I don't be getting it sometimes, man, because it's like you see this idea. What made you say this gonna be dope as hell? This gonna be dope, bro. You see this shit when I get it done.
Oh, my mama.
Oh, my mama, man. You know what I mean? Like this is it. And depending on who it is or how I'm feeling at the time, I'm like, bro, that ain't it.
You ever just told somebody just flat out?
Yes, no, nah, that's not gonna look good there. But I feel like that's my job.
Yeah, definitely. Because
That's true. That's true because it's forever.
It's forever, bro. You can't
and it's
it.
your work.
And that's what people are like. What you think I should do with it? I don't know. You got to wear it. You got to wear this for the rest of your life, bro, until you get it covered up.
Yeah.
And that's be one of the main things, bro. Like I have people all the time come, hey, you know, what do you do for this? I give them the price, whatever. You know, okay. Week later, see it pop up on the ground. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, you got your piece or whatever. Yeah, but I don't like it. Can you cover it?
So let's get into cover-ups. I got a bad cover-up, but I was in Clarksdale, Mississippi. It was some random bad. Long story. Anyway, long story. I hate it. Because now it's like I had to get a whole bunch of other tattoos around it, so you just feel like I'm tatted. But in real life, if a nigga be sitting there, be like, what the hell is that? You know? But the thing with cover-ups, bro, that ain't an easy job.
It's not.
That's like being a surgeon.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
not.
Trying to save somebody's life. Like, that shit ain't easy.
I think it also too depends on how bad the tat is and where it's at.
All that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's a lot of things that go into that.
Mine wasn't bad. I
That's your
just
first
think
course on cover-ups.
Yeah, mine wasn't bad. It was it was a lot of space, you know, like that you would have to cover up. You know what I'm saying? So and it was already like a big canvas. It was like the state of Texas with some words around it, you know, and then I want to put a picture on top of the state. And it was already shaded in. Oh, it just somebody should have told me no. You know what I'm saying? That's when he said tell no. I thought about it, but it ain't do a job. I forgot his name though, but I need to pull up on his ass.
And I mean that's the thing, bro. You can have a tattoo about this big. Your cover gonna have to be about like this big.
Sheesh.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Because I gotta take that focus off of the fact that somebody fucked up something right here. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of other shit pulling off of lines and shading and all of that. And with you having that big of a piece, you probably shouldn't have covered that up, bro.
See, I didn't have nobody. I was fucking 19.
Hey,
ain't nobody say shit.
Yeah, see, he was misguided.
I was, bro. Yeah,
that nigga was lost in the sauce. That nigga was lost in the sauce.
Hey, but Gucci, I got lost in the sauce, man. I got lost.
Look, you couldn't tell him that, boy. This shit gonna be fire, man. You should see this tat.
Bro, the nigga, the thing is now, bro, like, I started getting tatted at 15. Mm-hmm. I had my first tattoo at 15. I hid it for 2 years from my mom and grandmother because, you know, I just didn't want them to know. But I'm in school like a motherfucker showing their one arm off. I'm rolling the shirt up and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, so I started getting tatted at 15. Then I'm like, fuck, I got all this on this arm. I got to match the other arm.
Right.
Then, you know, it's just like you try and keep it evenly yoked. Then, you know, when you coming up in school, they tell you, well, you know, to get a good job, you don't want to go past the L. Right. You want to be able to cover it up. At a point in life, I just kind of said, fuck that shit.
Well, let me ask you this, bro. All the good jobs, have you ever worn a short sleeve button up?
No. The crazy thing about it is, though, bro, I think back then, like you said, just the generations are changing. Tattoos like that aren't viewed like that now.
Oh, no, absolutely you know not, man. I've tattooed everybody from judges, lawyers.
Yeah.
Tattooed this one lady, she worked for NASA.
The times
the
has
times
changed
are
now.
different.
I think back then it had a stigma with it. Like these type of people had tattoos,
Right.
But now everybody got them.
What it is that for everybody listening, it's your common sense. You know what I'm saying? If you carry yourself with some common sense,
Right.
and your tattoo don't look crazy as hell, where it just stands out and like,
Right.
what the hell is that? Like,
Yeah.
you good. Like if your tattoo has like some organization to it,
Right.
and it has some type of story that is appropriate at least to have it out like that,
Right.
then that's cool. And you got common sense. These folks out here sometimes, boy,
Just go with anything, man.
you
Just
know.
get tatted.
Yeah,
And I hate the younger generation. We can say younger because we getting old up there. But
I don't know about you.
I'm all right. I'm good.
but nah, a lot of them, they do come in and be like, I want this, and that. I'm like, nah. Think about this 10 years later. You know what I mean? Like I've turned down so many like younger people, man, just based off of what they want. Because later down the line, man, you're gonna regret that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So your question how you had to fire clients, I fired a lot of them.
That's a good thing, man.
I respect you a lot
That's
for
a good
that.
thing.
Real talk. Because a lot of people just be like, shit, I'll make it happen.
Because they want their bread right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's bigger than that, man. And like you say, the generation now, we look at it more from an art form. You know what I mean? Every other generation prior to was just getting tattoos just to be tatted. Because that's what we seen, that's what we liked. Now people actually putting thought into stuff or whatever. You want this art on you. This is your body. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So how are you gonna decorate your body? So maybe I'm the old guy. Maybe I'm the old guy that say that nah, you shouldn't get that tattoo, but I do tattoos. But at the end of the day, man, like you say, we are still looked at a certain way.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So, man, what's next for you in the tattoo business, man? You got your shop, you built your clientele here. What's next for you? For things that you could talk about.
Are you going on shows and stuff like that too?
Yeah, we actually this is show season, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man. Shout out to Art of Noise. We just booked a tattoo party in Miami Nights. So that's gonna be the end of the month.
That's hard.
March is Vegas and Baltimore, and April is LA. It's a show in LA that I'm gonna go to. So,
nigga, you on tour?
You on tour? I love this time of year, man.
Nah, that's dope, man.
Hard.
So these tattoo parties, I've never been to a tattoo party. It's literally like just a whole bunch of motherfuckers get tattooed with music and shit.
Yeah, it is, but at the same time, I think I still keep stuff kind of organized, man. I put a sheet out quick, appointments. Yeah, because I still need my time.
Yeah.
And
can you focus in that environment?
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
It's the same thing as doing like conventions, or you may have like your BarberCons and different stuff.
But you have folks that can watch while you're doing it.
Yeah, because it's blocked off, man. And
I was just finna say, I would hope that it'd be blocked out because as a party go on, people.
Yeah, I don't need you bumping.
Please don't bump nothing. God, don't bump nothing.
Yeah. But other than that, man, like I say, the parties, like let's say you do a private party or whatnot, you may have 30, 40 people, 50 people at a party. Let's just say a small party or whatnot. 10 of them might get tattooed. Gotcha. You know what I mean? And when we start doing stuff like that, then we do flash sheets. Well, at least I do. Because, how would that be fair if Sad want to come in and get a full sleeve and there's 30 other people in here that I just want initials. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, I would book appointments for later down the line.
So tattoo parties are strictly for like small shit.
Small stuff.
Yeah.
Small stuff.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, they be bad decisions. All the small tattoos be bad decisions. I had this one chick, man, I never forget. She came to me. She was like, I want a slice of meatloaf.
Hey, man.
She said, I want a slice of meatloaf tattooed on me. I'm like, what? And so I did it. Man, because we were just at a party. Look,
like how the meatloaf, like it would cook, like it was like the meatloaf that was sliced.
It was a little slice, yeah.
It was coming off the whole loaf.
It was just the whole loaf, bro. And I put a little slice that came off the side. I even put the ketchup on the top of it, man. Ketchup and the potato, tomato paste at the top. Ooh. But long story short, man, she said that when she was growing up, that was her nickname. They call her Meatloaf. But there's more. Meatloaf. The meatloaf is on. All right,
We gotta hear it, man. We
she
gotta
may be
hear it.
listening, man.
That's all right. That's their
The
name.
meatloaf was on her ribs. And
She was kind of heavy.
yeah, she was heavy. So
Okay.
the slice that was sliced off was on one of the. All right, shout out, man. We became good
Shout out to
friends,
Meatloaf.
man.
Shout out to Meatloaf, man.
Shout
We
out
might have
to
to get you
Meatloaf.
on the show to finish this story. Damn, that's crazy.
I ain't
man.
never heard no shit like that.
Hey, man, you see some wild stuff, bro.
I believe it.
Wild stuff.
I believe it.
How it be when people want face tats? You got like a stipulation, like man, I'm not putting this on your face, or or you just roll with it.
Oh, so like on your face?
Yeah, like faces.
Oh, I'll tell you, bro. I'm not in the business of babysitting adults. If you're after a certain age, bro, if you want a tat on your face, nah.
Yes.
I ain't in the business of convincing or babysitting adults.
Yeah.
So you want the state of Florida coming down the side of your face, then that's what we're gonna do.
You gonna do it.
That's what
That
we're gonna
state
do.
of Florida gonna be hard as hell.
It's gonna be hard as fuck. I'm telling you. So you gonna have a yacht on it.
Ooh, that shit funny as fuck. Nah,
Man.
that's funny, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, that's dope, man.
Well, what I was gonna say, man. So, have you ever thought of doing like apprenticeship for people that like are trying to learn and kind of don't know, and they kind of want to, just kind of learn from, I guess, people like yourself,
Yeah, I
take them under
actually-
your wing, I guess.
I actually got two that's coming up under me right now.
Okay.
One's a female, man, and she's gonna be wicked. She already is, man. She's self-taught. So it's just about a lot of stuff that, techniques and stuff like that I learned along the way. One thing about apprenticeships, man, is like, I know when we was coming up, bro, apprenticeships was expensive. And it wasn't
Yeah.
just money. You know what I mean? You might have to go wash a car, walk a dog. Stupid. So
Can't do what you had to do to get that game.
You can't do it. So now I'm like, man, if somebody wanna, you got a question on how to do something or whatever, ask me, bro. I ain't looking for, for you to come in and spend thousands of dollars. Like I said, how you walking my dog. None of that has to do with tattooing. None of that. So as long as you trying to push yourself into bettering your art, come out. If I got the answer, I'm going to tell you. If I don't, I'm going to tell you. I don't know. Because like I said, it's still stuff that I'm learning too, bro. One thing that I can say is like my apprenticeship wasn't as bad either because it was under my best friend, Ty Nevels. So learning stuff from him was more like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? So it was more of a big brother, like a mentor. So as long as, you come to me here, you got questions and you serious, I'm with it.
That's what's up.
I really want to build a team out here of artists. You know what I mean? So
I think the main thing too, bro, when you got a team, it make everything easier, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, you gotta have a squad to roll with, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
To put yourself out there, carry yourself and stuff. So that's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, that is dope. For I know like some tattoo artists, they have like their own line of stuff that comes out. So like, do you have like any I don't know how y'all call it or the specific tools
Like
that
numbing cream, you
do you have like your own merch within, in-house that you are trying to push out?
Yeah, that's definitely something that's going to be coming out around the end of this year, probably. I got there's a tattoo lotion. It's going to be mostly kind of like organic. It's definitely going to be organic, but it's going to act as a sunscreen as well. Because we don't know that even though we tattooed or even though we melanated as well, we still are affected by the sun. So some of our tattoos fade because we out in the sun. You know what I mean? So that lotion's coming out. I got a numbing cream that's coming out. The typical shirts, hoodies, different stuff like that. So, I mean, the main thing right now that I'm focusing on is just building that team, building that brand for that therapy session. Yeah, so that's really what I really want to do. So, I know any good yoga instructors, any good.
I actually do.
Yeah?
I'm a connection.
Yeah, I'm going to need
It's
that.
through another person, but
All right.
they a good yoga
And that's
instructor.
how we're going to keep linking the chains together. So,
That's what's up.
But other than that, man, like I say, I don't have much that's coming out now because I've really been focusing on where I want to take the brand. And I didn't know that for a while, man. And I was just tattooing as a release, but now I feel like I can do something with it.
So do you ever see yourself, because I know you obviously with Wayne, right? Do you ever see yourself branching out and just kind of having your own space, like your own studio, specifically just for more artists to kind of be able to do their thing?
So that is the plan. Not so much as just branching off from Famous. I think I'm gonna always stay at Famous. I'm gonna always stay at Famous, man. Because what I want to do here in Dallas is, in Kansas City, we did the shop where we had multiple artists in the shop or whatnot, right? What I want to do here is I want to touch every part of the metro. So I want to put a suite in. My next suite that I want to look at right now is in McKinney. So I want to do one in McKinney, then I want to do one in Arlington, then I want to do one in Garland. And from the looks of it, I need to space them out. Instead of everybody coming in one, I want to touch
and one of your people who are up under you trying to get in each suite.
Absolutely.
To be
then
under
you
that
gonna be based and famous.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the hub.
That's the goal.
That's the hub.
Yeah, that's the hub.
That's where it started. That's the hub, man.
That's the hub, man. And I feel like it'll work a little bit better that way because I'm at a point now, man, where, working in the shops was cool. Working around different artists and stuff was cool. But sometimes it's like you may have 5 artists and 3 of them slacking.
But that affect you because of what they do.
Affect me, yeah. You know what I mean?
So
with being in that
situation.
Absolutely. With being in that suite by yourself.
You only graded on you.
Yeah. So
that's real. Man, I had a question. I don't know. I shoot you a couple videos every once in a while. So how do you feel about now with how a lot of these artists, like not artists, but like, let's just say like rap artists or, what's it called? The rappers, the celebrities in general, where they go under, what's that shit called? They, I got the shit on top of my tongue. They like, anesthesia. Yeah. And then they get tatted by like hella people. That way they ain't got to deal with it. They just wake up tatted.
I ain't saying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Uzi went ahead and had like 5 people tat this man's whole body. Yeah. And he was under anesthesia. They had a whole anesthesiologist just monitoring this dude, and he wake up and get tatted.
That's a real life thing, bro. I think it's fucking genius.
That shit is crazy.
It's genius, bro.
You just eliminate pain.
Yeah. So the numbing cream is one thing.
Yeah, because I was just about to give a testimony on that numbing cream. Hey, that shit up out of London, bro, that little white tube on this whole thing right here, bro. Man, I didn't feel a motherfucking
shocked.
thing.
When I seen that shit, I was shocked. So I was wondering, like, with the time starting to possibly change, with that coming out, what's your take on that? You said it's genius, so that's dope.
It's genius, bro. I seen it the first time. I'm like, man, what I need to do to do this?
Right.
Hey, I ain't got that capital to be paying an anesthesiologist.
That's true.
And they just putting you to sleep.
They put
no
you to
pain.
Sleep,
they lay you down, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then they wake you up. But the anesthesiologist is there the entire time to make sure that you're good.
This is like a whole surgery now.
Type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can literally get your
You ain't seen that?
No, I need to look this up, nigga.
It's a few people. Who is that? The last person I can't remember.
I think Odell. I don't know if Odell was in there.
Odell did.
I don't know. He been tatted.
I don't think if he did the anesthesia.
I don't think he got more space. I ain't.
Odell's dying, man.
Yeah. But Uzi though for sure. Uzi for sure.
Wow.
Yeah,
man. I'm just thinking about, first of all, just to get put to sleep. Can you use insurance?
I ain't did that much research.
Though, you possibly could.
Is that shit justifiable though?
I don't know, but we might need to think.
That's what I'm saying. Is that justifiable?
We might need to look.
You gotta hold deductible because you got tatted? Shit crazy.
Man, somebody gonna find a reason to line it up in them billing codes.
But
somebody gonna find. Think about if you got like skin issues or something. Yeah, somebody gonna find the reason, because it ain't about what the insurance don't say what you got on there. They gonna disguise it as something else. Maybe restoring your skin color rate. I don't know. We might need to figure this out.
They have, it's called, I can't think of the name of it, but basically you got stretch marks.
You can color them in.
It's camouflaging. It's the same thing.
See?
So say, for instance, you have a burn victim that may,
need skin grafts.
I don't know if that would be medically necessary, but cosmetic, you possibly still can do it. I mean, insurance could pay for somebody who fucked up teeth.
Yeah, facts. Well,
what about the hairline?
Hey, I'm working on it.
SMP.
Oh,
I'm sure I'm working on
Hey,
it.
I was gonna say, what about
SMP,
the hairline?
right?
Yeah.
What about the hairline?
I got a partner that do it, bro. The shit is amazing. I just seen some
He
people
do
get
it or he had it done?
No, he do it. He went to
yeah.
training in Florida. He went to the little school down there in Jackson, Mississippi. He probably one of the few people that's really like consistently doing with an active clientele. But bro, I'm seeing him bringing niggas back from the dead, bro.
Yeah.
Like just that density around here when it be real light on the sides and shit. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry for them barbers that be, you know.
Well, in the event, God, has to push me back on its own.
Yeah.
And you get there.
Hey, bro,
I know where you at.
At you first,
you
man.
at the hub.
That's
So
it. I'm at
Hey,
the hub.
if you want to see what it look like, just look at Doc Rivers. Cause Doc got it. Doc Rivers got it.
He do.
He do.
Yeah, he
that
do.
Doc is all they shit up there. That's all. That's
Hey,
all
look,
ain't.
I got a couple partners here in Dallas that got it.
Yeah.
And you can't tell until you get up on it, man.
gangsta.
But
Permanent spray. What if you lose your hair and you got it?
nah,
Like
we're
you
not
just
doing that. I'm not.
what you mean?
like let's just say somebody like got dreads, you know, and they get the line tatted, but then they say, you know what? Fuck it, I'm finna just go by. You just go ahead that line. Whew. Well, man, look, this has been good, man. I know we ain't gonna hold you up too much longer, man. We definitely gonna have to get a part 2 with you, dog.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure,
man.
Have
Appreciate
fun.
you,
This
bro.
is cool.
For
Hey,
sure,
I
for
appreciate
sure.
y'all having me, bro.
One thing before you get out here, man, for any upcoming tattoo artists, man, any inspirational words or just any words of advice you would give them, man, what would you tell them?
One word that my partner always used to tell me is slow down. Just slow down. Just let it work. You know, it's art. You know, and you can't rush the process. You can't rush learning it. You can't rush doing it. You just slow down, and it's gonna come.
That's
You know,
right.
it may take you a few years, but you're gonna perfect it.
Yeah.
So I'll never forget. One of our apprentices, man, she sat in the closet and tattooed a rose for 4 months, the same rose, until she perfected it. So just slow down. That's it.
That's what's up. That's how you cook them cookies, bro. Slow and low. You want to get them
Hey, you
soft.
telling me, folks? Tell me how you cook them. Hell, he telling me that shit, folks.
You
I
know,
ain't got no cookies in my cat. The hell?
it's how you cook them cookies, bro. Slow and low. nigga.
Hey, bro, boy, you sound like a crock pot.
Boy, why? Well, man, Domo, man, if you could, man, for everyone, could you shout out your Instagram and everything where people can
Absolutely,
find
man.
you, man?
Absolutely. It is at Fearless Artist. DM me any pictures, any ideas, anything like that you got going on, and we'll pretty much take your vision and turn it into ink.
And you on Instagram? And
Absolutely. Instagram. Man, I don't know how to work TikTok, all that other stuff.
man, we working on it, bro. Trust me,
I
we
work
right
on
there
it,
with
bro.
you. We working on it, bro. We
just
just had
give
a
me
meeting
your
about it.
Niggas got to catch up.
You gotta
Yeah,
catch up.
we
Gotta
working
catch
on
up
it.
and get left behind.
That's the old in us,
I'm
bro.
about to go back to MySpace.
Ooh, we took it way.
Black
Way
Planet.
better, but all that. Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man.
But yeah, man, we appreciate you coming, man.
For sure, big dog.
Cool.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Wrap us up, my nigga.
All right, man. Well, everybody, that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as we did giving it to you all. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Make sure you subscribe and like the YouTube channel, man. You know what it is, man. It's the Chop It Up Podcast.
And we out, baby.
We out.